Fair play, man. Press the screen. We on? Yeah. Just slide it across. Oh, yes. Tom, where's the ball? This way. Where's this? Is that yours? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry about the delay, folks. We're a little bit overrun, but can't be helped. A lot of things involved here, but welcome to the 2014 GDC Championships. Excuse me for reading off the cards. I've got a few formalities to read first. It's the serious bit, and I'm not very good at serious. That's why it's written in front of me. But the 2014 GDC Championships, the draw is live. We are here now. We've got all the names in the pot. If you paid your £5, you are in this bucket, we hope. We say we hope because just in case we go wrong, I can promise you now there'll be a 100% total redraw. If we have gone wrong somewhere, all our phones are on the table, please just give us a call. 2014 GDC Darts Championships is sponsored by Cracking Form. Please follow Cracking Form on Twitter, it's at cracking_form. He is the best greyhound in the world and he has kindly sponsored us tonight. So, if you've paid your fiver, as I've just said, your name is in one of these pods in here now. We'll mix them up. There's 84 players in total. I'm just going to run down the way the draw is going to be. The first 40 names drawn will have to play a pre-link game to qualify for the last 64, which will be drawn here. It's up to you guys to organise the games. I will just tell you that as well. The only rules is that it's on the regulation dartboard. The other rules we can provide for you. That's no problem. Please just ask us. The games are 501 best of 3, and the 2 players involved in the game, it's closest to the bullseye, throws first. And we do just ask, as soon as your game is finished, please register your result with us. Now, please get a pen, write this down, because we're quite strict on this, and we will be coming around to give you a bit of a, if you get it wrong. The prelim games need to be completed by the 7th of March. We'll tell you the 7th of March, the prelim games. If you're here, 7th of March, got it? The last 64 games are to be completed by the 21st of March. The last 32 by the 31st of March. Right, people, that gives you 5 weeks. It's not hard, is it? Let's get it done. If you don't know who you're playing, please come and see us. We'll organise it for you. That's no problem at all. Please, just get your games done. Right, that's done. So, joining me for tonight's draw, we have the founder of the GDC of Darts. Without this, none of this would be happening without this guy. He's a 3-time entry tonight. He's the founder of the GDC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Martin Darby. And also joining me tonight, 3-time entry as well in this pot tonight, is the sound technician, the video technician of the GDC of Darts. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christopher McNally is here. Well, Marco. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said all the serious bits. Guys, are we ready to go?
Pretty much.
Apart from the sticky hasn't...
we'll like
we need to peel those off as we go along, so just bear with us with that. That's our first flanger of the night. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, James Woodall is overseeing the draw. James Woodall is here. I think we're good to go, guys. What do you think? Those of you that have registered with Ustream with us tonight, we are overlooking here. We're waiting for your comments. As they come through, we'll try our best to read all of them out. But I think we're good to go, guys.
Yeah,
all the best. The first name out of the hat will be drawn by Mr. Christopher McNally for all of the prelim games, shortly followed by Mr. Martin Darby as the draw goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 GDC World Championship of Darts will now commence. And the first name out of the hat, Lewis Corbett, son of Dave Hickwood, brother of Callum Corbett. We'll play Ben Thatcher, the first ginger to be drawn out tonight. It's our first game of this evening. Pete Lloyd. Lloydie. I think you're watching tonight, Lloydie.
Good play.
Got faith in you, Lloydie. We'll play. Barry Jones. Also, I think Barry's playing tonight. It'll be the first time that Barry has thrown a dart in his life, so we wish Barry all the best, representing Wales. Steve Phelps, representing Northern Ireland. Steve. We'll be playing. Charlie Dorr, the fire door Charlie, looking to bounce back after early disappointment last year. One of the tournament favourites, Charlie. Glyn Picknell. Glyn, extremely popular amongst the GDC fans. Picknell's Army, we're hoping will be there again this year, present this year. Glyn will be playing Daniel Evans.
Ginger.
Another ginger. Another ginger trying leg. Current champion Steve Ritchie.
Solid. Oh, come on. Come on,
people, calm down. Calm down.
Solid.
Steve will be playing Christopher McNally.
One back off. That's a boy for him.
Solid.
Sorry, Chris, I'm in your way there. Okay, Chris.
Couldn't find your shirt.
Stretching. Put a bit of height on it.
USA representative Adam Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Adam will be playing.
It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd.
It's a tough crowd tonight. I can't get these off Mackie, you're going to have to get them off. Wayne Roberts. Wayne Roberts will be playing Adam Smith of the USA.
Very good player.
Okay, Chris. Chris Cleary, Tuna! Welcome to the GDC Tuna. Watched him in training, he's doing okay. Oh, come on guys, come on, calm down. Okay, Martin, who will Tuna be playing?
Tuna will play.
Kenny Stallard! My goodness. My goodness. These draw balls on strings. Okay, Chris, and next one out the hat. Lee Mason. Welcome to the GDC, Lee. Top man, Lee. Present last year in Picknell's Army. We'll play Jamaica representative Craig Smith.
Come on, Jamaica.
We're going global this year. USA, Jamaica, Northern Ireland, Scotland. Liam Pickering. Liam. Welcome to the GDC also, Liam. A record number of players this year. We'll play Simon Small.
Who remembered it?
Smalley. Simon Small of Highlift, of course.
Oldest man in the GDC.
Dave Hipwood.
What dipper?
Both of his heroes are on that form there. Both of his heroes. Who's Dipper playing, guys? Come on. Come on, let's get on with it. Who's Dipper playing?
Whoa.
Paul Farley! Paul Farley!
What a man!
Oh my goodness, it's Paul Farley!
What a man!
Paul Farley! Last year's runner-up! The Banks favourite and the People's Champion! My God, I need a sip of my GDC Wiser! I need a sip of my GDC Wiser!
Shocking.
Woo.
Terrible draw.
Where are we, guys? Okay, right. Phil Plant!
God, Planty, please be me.
Sorry, I'm still sweating here. My goodness. This is not kind for some people tonight.
Please be me.
Phil Plant. Who is Phil Plant playing? He's playing Debo! Dave Warrillow! Representing Gay Pride. Debo representing Gay Pride. My goodness. Oof. Who have we drawn now? Sam Perry, Sam the Painter. The Painter is out. Who's Sam playing, guys? Come on. Don't keep me in suspense.
Sam will play.
Sam is playing Nigel Hobbit. It's windy! the 8th wonder of the world, the ladies' man. My goodness, it's Wendy. He's a sexy beast. Simon Coggle. Simon Coggle. Who will Simon? Welcome to the GDC, Simon. Who will Simon be playing?
Got someone heckling me in the crowd there. Who will play?
Vip Chuan, Vip, big Vip, top man Vip.
India this year.
Representing India, Vip. Fantastic guy, love you, Vip. Andrew Cambridge.
Andrew Cambridge.
It's Andrew Cambridge. Andrew Cambridge. Who will Andrew be playing tonight? Top man Andrew.
Andrew will play.
Andrew is playing. Mickey Hancock, Spike. You're my boy, Spike, come on. Local Derby in Wingshead, of course. A few derbies drawn tonight, Martin, so far. This is really, really tight. Tom Keogh.
Keogh!
Oh,
Keogh!
ladies and gentlemen, Tom Keogh.
No, it's not me now. I wouldn't want to play.
Who is Tom playing? Who is Tom playing?
I wouldn't want to play.
Dave Ryder. It's Dave Ryder.
Let's just talk about a couple of these just while we sort a little bit of stuff out. I'll tell you what, Ben Thatcher, Lewis Corbett to me, Tom.
Well, straight
What do
away,
you
a
think of that?
local derby drawn straight away, Martin. This is absolutely unreal here. USA representative Adam Smith drawn straight out with Wayne Roberts, but I'll tell you what, the tie of the round so far has to be Paul Farley against Dave Hipwood.
Paul Farley, if Dipper
My
turns up,
goodness, I nearly passed out.
I'll tell you, we know Paul's quality, we know he's got the quality, but Dipper, if he brings both his E-rolls and his game, he will do well. He can finish that boy camp.
I've got to say now, Martin, and I'm sure everybody will agree, Windy, you know,
Okay, Windy.
Windy, you know, one of the tournament favourites in
Rightly
previous
so,
years,
rightly
Windy.
so.
Drawn with Sam Perry. Do you think that he's going to fancy his chances tonight, Martin?
Sam will definitely fancy his chances against Windy, I think. I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to play Windy, but then again, I wouldn't want to play Sam either. Don't really want to play anyone, if I'm honest.
Right guys, a little technical blip. Do apologise for the technical blip, but I think that we are good to go. Chris, if you want to draw the next name, apologies again. Quick sip of GDC Wiser. Who is it, Chris? Come on. Craig Doyle.
Oh,
Craig Doyle.
knowing where I could play.
I'm doing. Who's Craig playing?
Oh,
Gary Austin. Wow. Gary Austin. Knocked out last year by Paul Farley.
Paul Farley, I
last
believe.
year.
Yeah, Paul Farley.
No chance with Paul Farley. Wow. Martin Malone. Martin. Another regular player in the GDC ranks. Who will Martin be playing in the first round? Chris Hanlon.
Oh, top man.
Chris Hanlon.
Top player.
What a daughter, Chris
Top
Hanlon. Top man. Good friend of Kevin Weaver. Keep us in suspense. Dave Mills.
Mills.
Dave. Top man, Dave.
Dave will play.
John Dias.
John Dias.
John Dias.
Welcome
John
to the
Dias
GDC
for Dave
Tom.
Mills. Dave Mills for John Dias. 2 games left in the prelim games now. Barry Highway.
Oh,
Barry. Barry Highway. Barry, you're my boy, Barry.
Bad.
You're my boy. Barry Highway won the first game in the GDC of darts history. I will just
That's
tell you
true.
guys.
That's true. There's also
How do I
another
know this? How do I know this, guys?
I believe, Tom, it made you the
Because
first person.
I was the
in
first
GDC
person to
history
enter
to
the
exit.
GDC history.
Top man, very
I'm
well.
taking nothing away from Barry. Barry's a fantastic guy. Fantastic guy. Stuart Price.
Stu Price.
Stuart Price. That'll be an
Stuart
interesting
Price.
game for those guys.
Bloody
Interesting
hell.
game. Good friends. There'll be a lot of respect there. A lot of respect.
Lots. Must be.
A lot of respect.
Said it.
Michael
Oh,
Price! Mickey
There you
Price,
are.
the best singer in Highlift.
He has actually had an operation on his eye, Mickey Price, to make him a better player. It is worth noting. The next name out of his hat has got to play well to beat Mick.
Mick will not pull no punches in this tournament, guys. Mickey's taking this very seriously.
Absolutely not.
The last prelim name is drawn out. Give it to me. Who is Mickey Price facing? It's Sam Coles. It's Sam. Wow. Sam, the cheekiest name in the bucket tonight.
Next people are lucky.
Sam Coles.
Lucky people coming up.
Okay, guys. These are lucky people, I do believe. Then
Correct.
this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. My goodness, what a draw so far. Chris, right? Okay, so prelim games are all over. Johnny Mees. John Mees. Top man, John Mees. Top man. Richie Broxton.
Bullshit. You're talking bullshit.
Listen, guys, calm down. Thank you. Calm it down, guys. Come on. Steve Ray. Steve Ray. Martin put Steve out of his misery.
Steve Ray will play.
Who will be playing Steve Ray? Phil Garrett.
Phil Garrett.
Phil Garrett will be playing Steve Ray.
Won best fancy dress last year, I believe.
Certainly did. Certainly did. Next name out of the hat. Kevin Weaver. Kev. I know you're watching tonight, Kev. You're my boy, Kev.
Kev, you will play.
Now get back to work. Get back to work.
Oh, dear me.
James Hearn.
James Hearn.
James. Sitting round the telly with the family, James.
James Hearn.
Wow.
Text us in, James. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you
James
think.
Hearn, Kevin Weaver. My goodness.
What a tie.
James, Kevin, get in touch with us. Let us know what you think.
I need to sit down.
We need to discuss
sit
this.
down.
I'll tell you what I need, Martin. I need to go to sit my GDC wiser.
She's intense.
Nick Lampett.
Oh, Nick Lampage.
Nick Lampett.
Good player on his day.
Who will Nick be playing? Paul Edwards.
Paul.
Paul Edwards.
Paul Edwards.
Paul. Very, very highly thought of player, Paul.
Played against.
If you talk to Paul, he'll play himself down. We're not fool, Paul. We know what's coming from
He
you.
almost beat John now. He may have beat him, in fact, at 1,000.
That came very close, I do believe.
Years ago, very close.
He came very close, I do believe.
Oh.
Paul Kingston.
Okay, oh look.
Don't worry.
Well, we have dropped Nick Lampett, but the blank there is Nick Lampett. Nick, I do apologise. We're looking for you.
Okay. Right,
There you are, there's Nick Lampett, there's Nick.
Paul Kingston will play.
Paul Kingston will play. Will McAllister, Scotland representative. Will, another loyal player to the GDC.
Very loyal, always
Very
welcome, Will.
consistent over the years.
Always
Always welcome, Will. Very much so. Okay, and the last game on this side is Paul Wright. It's lefty! Paul, great hair, Paul.
It's a thirst. I'll tell you what, he'll be thirsty for this time.
He will be thirsty. He'll be thirsty.
Paul will play.
Okay, who is Paul playing? John Sadler! John!
Pleasure, John, to do it.
It is a pleasure.
Hey! Hey!
Leave it there.
Pack it in.
Congratulations,
Thank
Martin,
you.
for
Thank
drawing John Sadler.
And we must say sorry to Lorraine tonight, who is missing Emmerdale for this. whilst John is watching. So thanks again.
We've got a few messages.
We've got
Few messages tonight.
several hits on
Okay, keep them coming. Keep them coming, guys. We will. I promise you, we will go through them. We'll go through them. Okay, so we're on to the other side now. The guys who have escaped the prelim games, straightforward from now on in the draw. Chris, who's first on this side? Callum Corbett.
Captain Cal. Callum Corbett. Lewis Corbett.
Callum will play. Dave Ball! Bully!
The ball.
Oh yes! What a tie!
What a tie.
What a tie!
What a tie, I tell you.
Bully! Great man, Dave! Dave Ball! Oh!
What a tie.
Another loyal player to the GDC. Martin?
He is absolutely loyal every year.
Jordan Davis.
Go on, Jordan! The beard.
Some say a bit of a dark horse here.
I'd
The
say
unknown.
He's actually revealed today he does own a set of darts.
He does own a set of darts.
And he has played them.
And Jordan will be playing James
Oh! Ginger!
Another one of the gingers in tonight's draw, James Woodall.
What a derby. What a derby that
James will be coming to you shortly to discuss this tie.
Thank you, Tom.
My goodness, this is... Oh. Jim Connor. There certainly is.
He's still in that bucket.
Nobody has got away with anything here. This draw is pulling no punches.
Oh, God.
Jim is playing Dennis Beck.
Dennis
Beck.
Hey, come on, it's a nice play. Come on.
Top man Dennis.
Always
Dan,
liked him.
love you Dan. Fantastic guy, Dennis Beck. Fantastic
Great
guy.
man.
Colin Fletcher! Colin Fletcher. Cole, top man. Okay, can we just have a little pause here, guys? Just add one request. Can we have a big shout out to Phil and Tash sitting in the dark naked and going through checkout darts?
Hello,
Hello guys, hello.
Good to see you
Keep
getting
the
back
messages
in,
coming in.
Anyway,
Windy,
Colin
Kev,
Fletcher.
Windy, Kev, Amy, will be coming to you.
Colin
Anyway,
Fletcher.
who's Colin playing? I do apologise.
Colin
Do
Fletcher.
apologise. Colin is
Will
playing.
play.
Scott Ginger. Another one of the gingers in the draw tonight.
Tell you what.
Scott Pillsbury, manager of Jones Road Working Men's Club FC.
Top lad.
Wow.
Top lad.
Scott Pillsbury. Love you, Scott. Okay. Next game. Gemma Fletcher.
Ooh.
Gemma. I think Gemma is watching tonight. I think she is. If you are, Gemma, get back to work.
Gemma will play.
On his joking, Gemma.
Oh.
Chris Rowden.
Oh.
Wow. What a
What
tie. This is another. Oh my goodness. I need another sip of GDC Wiser. My goodness.
Good grief.
What a tie.
What
What a tie. Okay, Chris, who's next? Martin Darby! Martin, no, this is the format of the draw.
Who wants some? Who wants some? Who wants some?
Martin, draw your opponent.
Who's
please.
having it? Who's having it?
Stuart Armstrong.
Stuart Armstrong, welcome
Stuart
to the
Armstrong,
GDC. Stuart.
welcome to the GDC.
and see us.
Absolutely. This is your opponent.
Don't be shy, Stuart. Come and see us. Hey.
Sorry, guys, I get carried away. Okay, the next game.
What time we go there?
Andy Richer. It's Andy Richer. Andy Richer.
Andy will play. Oh.
Mark Hawkins. Oh my
Former
goodness.
champion.
the first ever winner of the GDC title. Mark is back to claim back his title this year.
This is looking like the group of death to me. We've already got Chris Redden, Gemma Fletcher, Stuart Armstrong, Andy Richard and Mark Hawkins all in the same
Not
bracket.
including yourself, Martin Darby.
Well,
not including yourself, Martin Darby.
I'll tell you something. For everybody at home, follow this part of the draw. It's going to be a cracker, I tell
Can I
you.
just point to a few other names? We've got Callum Corbett, Dave Bull up here as well.
One could say that this side
Jim
may
Connor,
be
Dennis
the group of
Beck.
death. Maybe the group of Dennis Beck. Almost saw him in 180.
To be wherever I look, I'm getting stressed and I need
Absolutely.
another sip of GDC Wiser.
Absolutely, Tom.
I've nearly run out, so I'm going to have to start drinking matter soon. Okay, who's next? Simon Whipple. Soft man. Soft man, Simon Whipple.
So he hasn't drew well on this occasion.
Another loyal
He hasn't
fan to the
drew well
GDC.
on this occasion. Not
Representing Bolton. Will play
Oof.
James Stevens.
James Stevens.
James Stevens against Simon Whipple.
Playing Davidson this year. Looking forward to
A
seeing
lot of
him play.
debutants this year. A lot of debutants. Few comebacks as well.
Yeah.
Few comebacks. Steve Plank.
Steve Plank.
Steve Plank.
Steve Plank.
I know you're not watching tonight, Steve, but your mate is, and he's going to tell you who you're playing.
Steve Plank will
Hello
play.
to Steve's mate, by the way. Steve.
What?
Steve Hearn!
Steve Hearn.
Steve Hearn!
Steve
Woo.
Hearn.
Knocked out Charlie the Fire Door last year, of
Never.
course. I know. The game of his life to defeat the Fire Door. Jeff Payne! Jeff Payne!
Never liked him. Never liked him.
Boing, boing, Jeff Payne.
Jeff Payne will play.
Who is playing Jeff this year?
Oh.
Dan Morris.
Dan Morris.
Dan Morris. Pattern here, Dan. That'll be a good game.
What a
That'll be
draw.
good
What a
game.
draw.
This is unreal. Dave Jones. Dave Jones.
New Guinea.
Representing Papua New Guinea.
Tell you what.
Not sure why, but he is.
Dave's in the bottom
Hello,
half of the
Dave.
group. He likes being in the bottom half of the group, Dave. I'm telling you now.
Who's
Been there
playing
before and
Dave?
done well.
They're in for a tough game. Sean Ansell.
Sean Ansell.
Sean Ansell.
Sean Ansell, been practising
He's
hard.
done a lot of training, Sean has.
Lot of
Sean,
training.
if you're watching tonight, wow. What a game.
What a game.
One of the ties of the first round.
What a game. that
One
was.
of the ties of the first round. Keith Davidson, aka Logan. Some call him Loghead, some call him Chops.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Come on.
He's alright, King. Running
Now
the
you're taking the mickey.
This is a guy that's running the London Marathon this year.
Let's give him a round of applause for that. For charity, everyone. For Compton Hospice again.
Please, everybody watching, Keith is running the London Marathon for Compton Hospice this year. Please, just a pound a piece is an extra £84. Come on! A pound a piece.
Keith's playing
Ray Smith. Keith will be playing Ray Smith. We're down to the last few games here.
Okay, there's enough in there.
All Homer. It's Homer time. It's Homer time. Wow, that's the semi-finalist Paul Homer.
Can Homer land a knockout punch or will he be killed first round? Boy. Oh!
Dave Butler!
Dave Butler!
Dave Butler!
On his day. Oh, tell ya.
Wow! What a time!
What a time. Tell ya. I wouldn't want to be in either of them shoes.
Alex Taylor. Big Alex.
Big Al.
Big Alex.
You know what we mean.
The only player in GDC that has to throw down to the board, Alex. Who will be playing Alex?
We're carrying on it.
Matty Curley. Matty Curley. Alex against Matt Curley. Guys know each other.
Here we go.
Last two games, guys. Anthony Haslam. Anthony Haslam. The will Anthony be playing?
Anthony will play.
Bob Prosser.
Bob Prosser.
Bob Prosser.
Nice blow.
Top
Great
man,
blow.
Bob Prosser. Top man.
Last game.
Right. Hopefully Bob's watching tonight. The last game.
Go.
Oh, Blake Smart. The Bullets.
The Bullets.
Blake Smart.
The Bullets.
Blake Smart.
Random.
And Blake will play
I think I know
the
the
final
name coming here.
remaining one.
I think I know the name coming in. I hope I do. It's Raymond Singh.
Raymond Singh, everybody.
Raymond Singh.
Raymond Singh, top player. That'll be a good match, Tom.
We've heard a lot of good things about Raymond Singh, but I don't care who it is, they're going to have to be at their best to beat Blake Smart.
Oh,
My
it's
goodness.
day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to give you a few seconds to our cameraman James Woodall. If he'll just come up, just pan you down nice and slowly through the games. James, if you just do the business for us. We'll start at the top with these prelim games. We've got Lewis Corbett against Ben Thatcher, Pete Lloyd against Barry Jones, Steve Phelps against Charlie Dorr, Glyn Picknell against Daniel Evans, Steve Ritchie against Chris McNally. USA representative Adam Smith will play Wayne Roberts. Chris Tuna Cleary will play Kenny Stallard. Lee Mason against Jamaica representative Craig Smith. Liam Pickering against Simon Small. Dave Hipwood will play Paul Farley. Just a second while I get my breath. Phil Plant will play Dave Warrilow. Sam Perry will play Windy, aka
Go on, Wayne! Go on, Wayne! Good!
Simon Cogger will play Dick Shuhag. Andy Cambridge will play Spike, Michael Hancox. Tom Keir will play Dave Ryan.
Yo!
Craig Doyle will play Gary Austin. Martin Malone will play Chris Hanlon. Dave Mills will play John Dias. Barry Highway will play Stuart Price. Michael Price will play Sam Coles in the final of the prelim games. Okay guys, after this, John Mees will play Richie Broxton. Steve Ray will play Phil Garrett. Kevin Weaver will play James Hearn. Nick Lampitt will play Paul Edwards. Paul Kingston will play Will McAllister. And Paul Lefty Wright will play John Sadler. Okay guys, Callum Corbett will play Dave Bull. Jordan Davis will play James Woodall.
What a match.
Jim Collop will play Dennis Beck. Colin Fletcher will play Scott Pillsbury.
Ginger.
Gemma Fletcher will play Chris Rowden. Martin Darby will play Stuart Armstrong.
Gondor.
Never liked him.
Andy Richer will play Mark Hawkins. Hawkeye.
Go on, Hawkeye! Welcome back, Hawkeye!
Simon Whittle will play James Stevens. Steve Plank will play Steve Hearn. Jeff Payne will play Dan Morris. Dave Jones will play Sean Ansell. Keith Davidson will play Ray Smith. Paul Homer will play Dave Butler. Alex Taylor will play Matty Curley. Anthony Haslam will play Bob Prosser. And finally, Blake Smart will play new to the GDC, Raymond Singh.
Oh no, Raymond Singh, that's a good draw, everyone. Good draw. Get a couple of reactions to this now. Like Paul Edwards actually texting now. Gemma Fletcher wasn't watching, but she still wants to know who she's got now. Gemma, you have drawn Chris Rowden. Chris Rowden, Pikey from Aftermarket, top player. And I would actually like to say to Paul, thanks very much, Paul, at the end of your text. That shirt makes you look handsome, Martin. Thank you very much, Paul. That's a lovely message from you. Interesting here, actually, Tom, with Gemma Fletcher being drawn in this bracket. Potentially, last 16, she could meet her father, I believe. Is that right?
I think they are close in the draw, Martin, yes.
Oh no, they're not now. Quarterfinals, Tom.
Oh, sorry, quarterfinals. What a potential quarterfinal there, though, Martin.
Quarterfinal later, but like the Fletcher Derby on stage. Absolutely fantastic.
Martin, I have a few messages myself to go through.
Okay, let's go
First
through
of
them.
all, I have one from Kevin Weaver. Who was Gemma got?
Come on, Kev.
We told you. We told
We've
you.
just told you that one,
told
Kevin.
you.
We've just told you that, Kev. I have one off my mum. Watch out, Jeff Stelling. I don't think that's true, but thank you, Mum.
I did. I did.
Windy is texting Sam Who.
Oh, Windy.
Sam Who?
Windy, that's disrespectful.
Windy.
Windy. It's disrespectful, Windy.
Windy,
Oh,
you are
Christ.
playing Sam the Painter, Sam Perry, top man, West Bromwich Albion. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Tell you, Windy. Windy, you've opened a can of worms here. Let's move on.
Amy Davies has texted in, loving the waistcoat. Well, thank you, Amy. Very kind of you to say. Okay, guys. That's all of my messages tonight that we've got.
That's all we've got so far.
Let's discuss tonight's draw, Martin.
If you've got any messages, by the way, keep them coming in. We do want to hear them.
Keep the messages coming in, guys. Keep them coming in. You know, whatever you need to know, whatever. Just text us in. Text us. What do you think? Yeah. What is the tie of the first round? What is the tie of the prelim game? What is the tie of the first round? Let us know what you think. Got to say, right from the start, this.
I've got a message coming through right away. Sorry. Oh, dear me. I'll try my best. John Sadler's texting. Lorraine, I'm sorry. She's got the rat, I'm afraid. She's missing Emmerdale. I'm not too sure he wanted me to read that out. I'm not good.
Lorraine, we can only apologise, but I'm sure deep down you understand. John Sadler taking on Paul Lefty right from Nabs.
God, good match there. I'll tell you what. Look at this. Look at this for a message. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Halmer has texted in saying Tiddles. By Tiddles, he is referring, of course, to GDC rank #1 and current reigning champion Steve Richard. Okay, come on.
He was taking on Chris Helen.
Tiddles is running from me. I'm not too sure about that, Paul, but I'll tell you what, Paul Halmer, on his day, I've seen him throw a dart. Boy, can he throw.
Okay, if we have no more messages for now,
let's go. Who did the Hearns draw? Where are the Hearns?
I think Steve is somewhere over here. Steve. We'll play Steve Plank.
Tell you what.
Steve came to see us the other day. He's looking forward to this. He's been practicing a lot.
Been practicing.
He has, but got to say, to beat Steve Hearn, have to be at his best. Surely have to be at his best.
You've got to throw well to beat him.
And the other of the Hearn, I think James.
The other, I'm actually going to try and get in touch with James Hearn if I can, because I would like to speak to James.
James, give us a call. James, give us a call, James. Give us a call. Give us a text.
Oh, and Lorraine's doing the washing up now in the Sadler household. Been told. I hope you're enjoying the show though, John.
Going back to James Hearn here, I think he's got the family watching tonight. James will be playing Kevin Weaver. What Kevin, we know you're watching tonight, Kevin.
Come on, Kev.
Come on, give us your thoughts. Kevin, James, wow!
What a game, though.
What a game, what a time we have in store here. We have a message. Kevin Weaver.
Oh dear, here we go.
Kevin Weaver, great draw, well done lads. Thanks Kevin, but we want to know what you think of your tie. What do you think? James Hearn.
I'm going to try and get James Hearn on line 1 now as we speak. I'm going to try my best, I'm not going to promise anything.
Let's get James online. James, answer the phone.
Answer the phone. James, what number have you given me?
James, phone Macca. Oh no, don't phone Macca.
Just phone me, you've got my number,
send a pigeon. Send a pigeon.
Tuna.
I've never been so insulted in my life.
Match of the Giants.
Oh,
Tuna Giants. Chris Cleary against Kenny Stallard. Gotta say, he has a point. Match of the Giants.
He does.
Match of the Giants.
He does. That'll be tough. That'll be 4-2. I'll tell you what. That'll be over before you know. You blink, you'll miss that game.
Tuna again. Tom wants to slow down on the GDC wiser.
It's 52% now.
Isn't that?
Tuna.
I was actually thinking I need another one here, Macca.
Let's just talk about this official beer we've got this year for GDC. It will be available from all good wine stores soon. It is GDC wiser. It's 62.9% alcoholic beverage volume. Serious stuff, mate. One bottle of this is in.
Martin, I have it in. Kevin Weaver. Kevin Weaver. I think it will be tough, but I will give it my best shot.
Oh,
that's a good, honest answer. Good, honest answer.
Thanks for getting in touch, Jan.
Thank you, Kev. Keep them coming. Spread the word. We need to get this round. Get your thoughts in.
Oh, where's Phil Plant anyway?
So I just took into my GDC wiser.
Phil Plant, where did he go? I always like to see Phil Plant.
Cheers, Macca.
Phil Plant will be playing Dave Warlow. I'll tell you what, Dave is now a pushover. Phil, ring us. Tell us what you think.
Martin, I've got another text message here. I don't recognise. You'll have to apologise. Please send in your name. I have a message. It says Van Verin here. John who?
Blimey.
Who are the Johns? Could it be Paul Lefty right?
No, the only two people I refer to as Van Verin. Where's Dave Mills in all of this? Where's Dave Mills in all of this?
Dave Mills.
We do call him
John Dias.
We do call him Van Gerwen and Dave Spelling.
Dave Mills, I do apologise, Dave. Didn't have your name. Please, just text me again. Just confirm that it is you, Dave. I think we need to discuss Dave.
We do,
I think we need to discuss Dave.
He's a bit of an unknown quantity, Dave. It's his first year in the GDC. He talks a good game, Tom. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He knows what he's talking about, does Dave Mills. He's very quiet, very unassuming, but I think he's going to come into this tournament with a lot of confidence, Martin.
I think so. Well, he recently did beat me for 20 pence in a high score with 3 darts. I think he scored 41 and I scored 26. I did however turn it round, we went double or quits and we levelled it out. I think I used 26 myself and he scored an 11 or something like that. It was good darts basically, it was a good standard, it was a good match.
41,
a lot of money on the line.
41 is close to the 3-dart GDC average of 26 though, Martin.
In practice I've been averaging about 26 myself, so, you know, anyone who can beat that, they've got a shot at anyone here, anyone.
Martin, I'd like to talk about another tie here. Another tie. We've got two of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life. I'm talking about Pete Lloyd. I'm talking about Barry Jones.
It's a shame they've got to play each other really.
I've heard big things about Pete Lloyd. Back in the day, not many would have beat Pete. Barry has never even held a dart.
No, but I tell you what, both of them, I wouldn't take anything away from Barry here. He's not out of this by a long shot, Tom. That'll be a good match. And I'll tell you now, I think he's going to buy some darts. I do. I think he's not going to lend some, he's going to get some. And talking about buying darts, Mick Price, where do we find Mick Price?
Mickey Price is playing Sam Coles. Mickey Price, the best singer in Highley. The best singer in Highley.
I was actually speaking to Michael this morning. He's currently got a quality old craftsman now. He's currently whittling him some new darts on an old Kazanu Capstan lathe as we speak. He's having a match weighted to 0.00001 of a gram for accuracy. He's expecting big things. Also his eye. He's had his eye operated on. I know you're watching tonight, Mick, and I'm revealing your secret here. Personally, there's a lot of controversy in this. Some said he shouldn't be allowed to enter because of his bionic eye. Some said we don't deny anyone a chance to win the GDC.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at a few more games here.
These two know each other here, don't they?
Barry Highway and Stuart Price, two of the finest gentlemen. There's so much respect in this game, Martin, but when it comes to game time,
there'll be no friends.
There'll be no friends in this tie at all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's have a little look at our Jamaican representative, Craig Smith. Lee Mason. Lost quite a lot of weight recently. Lost quite a lot of weight recently. Looks very good for it too, Lee. If you're watching, you're looking good, pal. Will that affect his darts, Tom?
No. I tell you, Lee Mason is a very determined character. He's a good lad, and I think he gained the experience last year of getting the feel of the tournament, being in Picknell's army last year, seeing Glenn Picknell get through to the quarterfinals last year has spurred him on. He's here this year, he's paid his entrance, he's in this tournament, and he's not here to make the numbers up, Martin.
I'll tell you what, Lee, good luck to you, Lee, and also good luck to you, Craig. You're going to need it in that tie, I'll tell you now.
Let's take a look at Simon Small.
Small.
Simon Small taking on Liam Pickering.
I've never seen either of them play, I don't think, to be honest. I can't comment on this. I can't. I just don't know what to say. They're just all. I don't think there's an unfair match anywhere. I think every game will be good. I think this section here, especially from here to here, this is the group of death, Tom. This is what we're looking at here. To get out of here, you are going to have to play at your skill.
Tell us what
Taylor would struggle to get out of this bracket.
Tell us what stands out to you here then, Martin.
What stands out to you? Straight away, Chris Red and Gemma Fletcher. Straight away. Gemma can throw a dart, I'll tell you now. Pikey, I've seen him do 501 in 15 darts over the pub. I've seen it happen. With these eyes, I've seen it. Very good player. Scott Pillsbury against Colin Fletcher. Another good game. I believe both of them are ginger. There could be some fire in that match.
I'm looking on previous history in the GDC, Martin. I'm thinking, is Colin Fletcher going to fancy his chances of getting through to the quarterfinals?
Well, I've got to be honest. I mean, some names stand there. Dave Bull top player.
He won't meet Dave Bull until the quarterfinals.
No, could he get to the quarterfinals? Are you asking me? I'm sticking my neck out. I'm going to say yeah. Colin Fletcher. I think you're going to do it, Tom. I think you're going to do it. If we look down here,
Let's take a look at 2012 the first winner of the GDC, Mark Hawkeye Hawkins.
It's great to have you back, Mark.
It's great to have you back, Mark. He's had a bit of an injury along the way. He's not making excuses. He's throwing darts, he says.
He's making no excuses. He's broke a finger. He's picked himself up from the injury. He's practicing. He's having to alter his play slightly, but he is throwing well. I'll tell you now, if he wasn't throwing well, he wouldn't be putting his name in this hat here. He doesn't. I'll tell you, he doesn't mess around.
I agree.
He doesn't.
And one of the fans' favourite is Simon Whittle, taking on James Stevens.
I'll tell you, Si Whittle normally gets a good drill. Yeah, he does. Si Whittle, he's not. No, it's about his tall.
He doesn't travel down from Bolton every day for nothing.
No, he doesn't. You're right, absolutely right. But I tell you, whoever wins this, I've got to play the winner of this match here, Mark Hawkins, Andy Richard. Tough game.
Can I just say a game here that stands out to me?
Of course you can.
Seeing the two guys in training every day here. Dave Jones taking on Sean Ansell. What a side! I tell you what, the fans will pay good money to watch this time, Martin. They will be paying good money.
Played with Dave today. He's throwing good darts. He's playing very good darts. And I'll tell you now, Sean, you've got to play well. And Dave, you'll have to play well, mate. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you what, this match here looks good to me too. Jeff Payne, what a man. What can we say? He can throw a dart. Jeff Payne actually reached the last 16 of the first ever GDC World Championships, beaten by the fire door. He was unfortunate, missed a couple of doubles, I think. He could have won that match, he could have won. So Jeff does have the opportunity to progress here.
And Dan Morris making his tournament debut. Dan, quite unassuming lad.
Quite
Will he
unassuming
be
lad.
intimidated out of it by Jeff Payne?
I don't think so. I think Dan's his own man, to be honest. You said it. I think Dan's his own man. And no, he won't. He won't be scared of Jeff. Who's scared of Jeff? He's like a big teddy bear, isn't he? A big head teddy bear.
Let's take this opportunity to talk about Paul Homer.
Well,
Last year's semi-finalist, could have beat Steve Ritchie.
I think he could have beat
Did beat Steve Ritchie in the build-up to the
several times I know Steve and Paul do play regular together. They practice out the back regular. They go to Riley's together to do a lot of practice.
Bullshit.
Good training. Very good friends as well. But I'll tell you now,
He's drawn Dave Butler though.
Now Dave Butler. Dave, I tell you, once he loosens up, mate, he can throw. I'll tell you now, that I think will be a good match because Dave Butler, he doesn't miss many doubles. Alma, he can score.